Here we go, game number 3. The RHBFCTE. 2 fantastic games so far, and let's keep it going. Going first, thank you so much, DJ Porpor, a last-minute substitution. I hope you got to know the bounties and everything. We've got Xander, one of our very own longtime flock members, one of our very own moderators. We've got Hawk Matata, Don Catanio. This is the Game 2 crew. We love every single one of them. We love every single one of them. Let's check it out. We've got a great board. Desert, top left corner. I don't know if anybody called that one. Desert ended up being in the top left. I know we had some calls for the middle. It's the middle left. 643 to the brick port is first for DJ Porpor. You gotta be careful. Those brick ports are pretty highly coveted. Those brick ports are pretty highly coveted, especially on that 411. Let's see what happens here. 9-5-10 on the board. 8-4-10, 8-4-3. We got 9-4-3, 6-3-9 is often. We got 8-5-10 on the top. How could you go wrong? 8-5-10. Industrial Age was taken. Okay, Industrial Age was taken, but if you get 2 resources to start with, that's the Industrial Farmer. Starting off with only 2 resources. So it is the 9-4-3. It is the 9-4-3. That's the second. That's Donnie. Donnie actually knows the rules really well. He knows the bounties really well. I wonder what he's going to go for. Donnie also known to try and let it ride. Unfortunately, that one is not in right now. He actually points away from the 8-3. The 8-3 is a nice spot to get that coastal setup. 8-5-10 right away from Matata. Too good to pass up. And I wonder if that 8-5-10 could be followed up by something like the 6-3. I mean, that's 2 resources, but they could just play it straight up, you know, go for that 9-10-11. Maybe that 5-9. I can't believe 5-9-10 is still open at this point too. Where do you go with that though? You got sheep port possibilities. Sheep actually not that good this time around. 2 double 11 and a 4. 2 double 11 and a 4. Not open at all. We got the 8-4-3 here. Could always build out to the 3 or not much wheat on this side. You'd have to get your wheat over here if you really wanted. But 9-5-10, 9-10-11. I don't know. What are we looking at for bounties and wild ones? 9-12 over here, the brick and a little bit of ore. Can't be too upset about that. But can you start with something else? I don't know. Is there a chance to get to that brick port? 6-11-12 if you can manage it. 6-11-12, 5-9-10. That's not too bad if you can actually manufacture it. I just don't know if they'll let DJ Porpor get away with that or trade him to make it happen. Let's see what else happens here. Comms is, I feel like 4th position is one of the best spots, especially if you want to go way out on the coast. Can you bet $1 million on Matata? I mean, Matata has got a great spot, but you know what? I've seen wilder things happen, you know? Folks get stomped down. It could even be that someone pulls off the goon and just sits on the 8 wheat. Maybe a 9-5-10, they sit on the 8 wheat. That's possible. I don't know where else that would go though. Maybe 8-4-3, build over. I feel like 9-5-10 is too good to let go. And it's the 6-2. 6-9-2, 9-5-10. Oh, we've got wheat port possibilities here. And oh, instant! He drops it down, 8-4-10. They do take the wheat port away. I thought Matata might have considered the goon there. Matata might have went 8-5-10 and then took just the 6. Played the goon. You got 3 wheat spots. Wouldn't that be something? That might even be, unfortunately Harbor Master wasn't a thing, but maybe the goon was possible there. Goon all the way. Biggest bounty possible. Unblockable wheat. I think that was the first one. I think that would have been the first choice. You go for it. But you know what? He's got some great spots. 8-4-10, 8-5-10. How can you argue with that? It goes back to Donnie. 9-4-3. Would like a little bit more of that ore, I assume. I mean, the 9, 10, 11, that really clusters you up around there. I think in this case, you know, you want to get that extra ore, city up as fast as possible. Maybe go for some super production. TSS special is on the board too, but you need longest road for that. I mean, some of the bounties are real tough now. Some of the bounties are real tough to get now that a couple have been taken out. He's a normie. Oh, Shidisla. Calling out Hak Matata. PCL player, PL player, some sort of a champion. We've got 6, 5, and 12 here, pointing inwards. Pointing inwards to the 4, 5, 11. Donnie, is this calculated? Where is DJ Porpor going? I think he thinks 9, 10, 11, so thinks that the 4, 5, 11 will be open, and they call it correctly. Donnie seeing the board. What a road. Not pointing out to the 11, 12, 3 to 1. They're going to have to get out to a port somehow. But no brick. No brick for Donnie. That's kind of a tough one. No brick for Donnie. DJ Porpor points backwards, hoping to connect. 11 is the first roll. That's going to be sheep. DJ Porpor looking for that brick port once he doubles up. Not too bad of a spot. The 10 ore is one of the best ones. Where's the wheat? It's the 9. So this is a great family block for Matata, who's going to be controlling all of the wheat in the meantime. It would have been 2 resources plus Goon if he won. That would have been massive. It would have been Industrial Farmer, the Goon, a win, and maybe even more. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been like... That would have been a lot. That would have been a lot. Let's just say that. Let's just say it would have been a lot. The 8 rolls out, and yes, we do get coordinated wood and wheat for it. Matata all the way? I don't know. Donnie has been known to make things happen. Looking for brick. Nobody trades, but DJ Porpor hits some now. Matata, what do they start out with? They start out with triple wood now, and then they've got the extra sheep. So, willing to give away the wooden sheep for brick, and DJ Porpor is holding all of that brick. The only other one would be Comms, who can make that 9 brick work for something, and he's got 1 right now. I would assume that the first road goes to the wheat port. Actually, Comms is looking pretty good. Comms looks pretty solid to me. I think Comms looks pretty solid. Wait, Nordic said top left. Nordic actually called the desert exactly right. Look at that. Nordic actually got the prediction. So Nordic wins the balloon there. I did just have time to peek over and see that happen. Matata willing to go 3 to 1 on an early trade for a brick, and DJ Porpor accepts. The road comes down, no plow there. I mean, I don't know if Donnie was looking for that plow, but that was definitely possible. Matata giving away a 3 to 1 trade. DJ, a little bit richer for that one, hoping that the 4 and the 3 will hit again. Get some of that brick back. 6 rolls out. That's going to be the wheat. Really good for Comms. I think Comms can afford to draw. No! He goes to the 3 to 1 first. Comms? It's a maximum wheat, minimum ore board. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there's tons of wheat on this one. 5, 6, 8, and 9. Where's the ore? 12 and 3, and then 10's the best you got. Wow, what do you guys think of that road from Comms? Where's he going? Where's he going with this? This one? He's going for the 3 to 1 port, or maybe he's going to stretch one more to the 5-2. Get 3 wheats. He's definitely slow playing it, I think. He's going to slowly build. This makes him look a lot weaker. This makes him look a lot stronger. So interesting. Betting on 2s. Letting it, if it hits, it hits. Let's see. Comms trying to trade out now. Actually, that does get the trade. 1 to 1. What a friendly trade. That's better than a 3 to 1. We've got Donnie out there sitting on 7. Oh, that might have been enough to plow out. But actually, just a development card and a pass. Matata, free robber move. So they're going to move that out. Who do they believe is next in line? I would assume the 6 would. Because that is DJ Porpor's best chance to get out. because they've got a ton of that brick. But no, he's the 9 wheat. Actually, I remember that. That is Matada's block spot. Matada's the only one that's not on that 9, and right away, it's going to be the 9 blocked out. You know, Comms is okay with that. He still hits a little brick on that. But did he need that wheat to get the settlement down? Maybe. We'll see. The 9 stays blocked for now. The 4 gets some brick on the board. Sheep as bonus to everybody else. DJ with 5 cards. Is this the build out to the brick port right away? DJ wants to give brick for a city. Anybody? Anybody? I don't think that one's going to go through. It is just going to be the road drop down. I like the memes already. Let's jump into the chat real quick.
I'm going to move the robber.
Let's see what they've got to say.
They have one. You should steal it.
So we've got Comms and Matada chatting away right now.
What do you have?
I mean, I just want a brick. I could give you, like wood. My whole hand is mostly wood. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to let you pluck, bud. Sorry.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit hard to block, so I was hoping that wouldn't be the case.
Comms holding firm. Go ahead and block me. Go ahead. Where would he block? Donnie can't block this because they share it. So it'd have to be like the 10. Yeah. He's going to go for the steal. Does he get it?
Didn't get it.
He didn't get it. That was an aggressive night to block the 10.
Do not have any, sorry.
Comms only had 3 cards, and he decided to
DJ, do you have
aggressive
wheat?
Yeah, I have one.
steal.
What would you like?
He didn't hit it. He didn't hit it.
Nah, I don't really need what you have.
I mean, I have sheep too. Does that help you?
Donnie is a hustler.
No.
Donnie is a hustler for sure. He definitely needs some of this ore to roll out though,
You
if he
need
wants
wheat?
any of those cities. And to buy some development cards. I think development cards would help out a lot, especially if it's
ore?
a year of plenty.
No.
Man, everyone's looking for
There's
ore.
been no ore on the
It's gonna be
board.
so tough
I do
this game
this.
to get ore.
And do nothing with it.
Matada is trying so hard.
I'm okay
He's gonna
with
take it and do nothing with it. At least he gets to hold on to a couple of that wood.
Brick for sale.
Why would he need 2 wood? Matada's actually on pretty decent wood. Matada's on pretty decent wood. I think he's actually just holding and hoping to
Just buy
4 for
it. Oh,
1.
no, you can't. You get to buy... No, I don't know what you
Imagine
get.
if he gets the
Yeah, just
road
get it.
builder and
I'll
plows
do it for
all the
free.
way over. That would be
Donnie got a
GG.
sheep from you? Dang.
Donnie wants to get that sheep over there. Donnie loves trading. Donnie loves trading. If you've ever played Tuesday, there are tons of trades to be had. Donnie's usually trying to get involved in some of them. But this crew has played quite a bit together. You know, Donnie, Matada.
You have something else, Donnie?
Used to be that Game 2 crew. Comms has played a ton on Tuesday.
What do you
DJ's
wait?
fine.
You mean
The
do I
newest
want something
ones,
else or you want something else?
Do you have an extra 2 cards?
Yeah, I could give you 2 sheep.
But
Does that
so
work?
far, not a lot in terms of the bounties developing just yet.
No.
What about a sheep and a wood?
Do
Does
we
that
have any plouse abilities?
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Your turn
No.
just ended,
Not too
actually.
many.
Yeah.
I mean, sure,
No,
no,
it's
all the
okay.
way around to plow this. But that's definitely going to be a settlement
I'm good.
spot there
I'm good.
before this.
I don't know where I want it. Oh, no. Where to put it?
Man, I made a bad decision to not get brick, actually, I think. It's
Oh,
hard game to go no.
bad decision to not get brick.
I mean, at that
It
point,
was
you
a
would have had to
tough
go,
one.
what, 3, 10, 11? Or the crate
Yeah,
spot?
yeah, it was difficult.
3, 10,
That's a
11,
tough
or
call.
4, 11.
Yeah, it's a tough call for sure.
DJ gets the 4 brick and it
Oh my
rolls
God.
right away while the other 4 is blocked.
Brick for sale.
All eyes on DJ now.
Let's do this.
Whatever he does, I can do. Oh, I can do
Oh,
whatever
well.
I want.
Whatever he does, I can do.
Nice
Matada
try.
doesn't even know what it is, and he might not
What do you
even
want for your
have
brick,
the
DJ?
resources for it.
Or
So-
whatever.
I'm just kidding. How about an ore?
Damn.
Alright, if I do an ore, I want both of the bricks, because ore is
Oh.
super rare this game. It's
Yeah,
really hard to
I've-
kill.
I have the same production as ore as you. 1 for 1. You don't produce any
okay.
brick. You want
Alright,
that
I'll-
11.54.
Lots of
I'll
table
add-
talk
I'll
this
add in
game.
a sheet,
Lots
you
of
don't make
trade
it.
action.
I'm not giving you 2 of them. I'll give you 1.
That brick is so valuable. That brick is so valuable this game.
10
No,
seconds.
I don't think I could do it.
And Donnie goes ahead and
Okay.
pops.
It's-
Let's
it's-
see what
Roll,
happens.
yeah.
roll.
Oh man, the brick is so valuable. They're trying to trade out 2 for 2, 1 for 2. whatever happens. But, you know, Donnie ends up pulling a dev card. They did play a knight already, and nobody else has a knight played. DJ does have one dev card, and they're going to use this brick port. I mean, if I'm DJ, I'm thinking about really high value. They're going to get so much value for this brick. And I'm just holding off on game number 4 just for a bit. Thank you guys so much. I know I kind of moved everything like an hour up, but we had a little bit of a delay with a missing player. So I don't know. Maybe we will have to. Maybe we'll have to go back to an hour and a half. I don't know. We'll see. After today, we'll get all the stats set up, and then we will redo the schedule for next week. Either way, Matata here on 5 cards. 2 points. Everyone's still at 2 points. A little bit of a slower start, especially without all this ore. Matata going 1 for 1, trying to make things happen. Now, what will happen in the future weeks, fewer and fewer balloons. There's only going to be a couple left, and I have to redo this wall. But it'll be so much easier to pick your balloons. Oh my goodness, so much easier. Comms with 4 cards, rolls another 7. That's going to slow the game down a little bit. But the ore is going to be the big block. 10 ore getting shut down. Nobody's getting cities off of this one. But you know what? The 4 brick might be worthy of a solo block sooner or later. Sooner or later. It has the same probability as that 10 though, so you can't really argue either way. Cobb's still looking for a little bit. 2 wood for a wheat. That's a really good deal back to Matata if they can afford it. Matata's got the wood and the wheat, so either way the extra 2 might be able to help cash in that 4 to 1, get their settlement down. That 3 to 1 definitely elevates their game, and the 8 will become so much stronger for Matata. Really good spot. And you know what? Cobbs, maybe he's overthinking that wheat port. Going for that 3 to 1. What was the option here? I guess to trade in a bunch of wood to be able to use the wood and the wheat. I think that's a little bit more flexible. Doubling up on the 2 though. I mean, if it hits, it hits. You know how we feel about that one. But, you know, doubling up on the 6 and being able to trade in all this wheat. I think the 5, 9, 10, you were going to use most of that wood anyway. You know, to build this one, to build this one, potentially even stretch to this one. And then you can start building the rest of these settlements up, or even looking for the plow. I feel like I like the wheat port better, but let's see if it works out for Comms. It does make Comms look like less of a threat, so maybe he is pacing things out for the table, knowing that, you know, Matata, Donnie, even DJ, they could all instantly block that 6 wheat. That would slow things down quite a bit, wouldn't it? Goes over to DJ, who is trying to trade 1 brick for 2 cards, and you know what? Sooner or later, those aren't going to fly anymore. Oh, but it still does for now. It's the wood and the sheep with Donnie. Donnie needs that brick real bad. Donnie is on no brick. Needs at least another settlement to go. By the way, Donnie, on last Tuesday, he's the one that funded the Inland Empire, and he actually won a game completing the Inland Empire. I don't think he was intentionally trying to do that. I think he was just trying to avoid this 8-3 in case someone was going to take it. He could actually stretch for the wheat port. I think that's a great deal. I don't know if they made a deal for Comms not to take it. Seems wild. But he could definitely build another road, get that wheat port. That would still do wonders. Wonders for Donnie's setup. But even the 6-3 and then maybe considering building out. But that's 3 extra brick that they need here. If they build 1 more road, that's only 2 brick. So right now, if they decide to settle, road, settle, that's 4 bricks. Versus just 2 more bricks to be able to road settle out. So Donnie's got to be pretty careful with how they do this. Matata ends up with a 1 for 1 trade, wheat for wood. And instead of trading for brick outright, Matata goes 4 for 1 like we thought he would. And he is able to get that 3 to 1 port. A lot easier to get some brick now for Matata. Comms, though, hits 9 cards on their turn. Tell me that's enough. 4 to 1 as well. No one trading DJ for theirs. Oh, the road settle on the same turn. A little misdirection. Where was that road going? It doesn't matter. That little bit of misdirection is all they needed. I like that. I like that. So now he's already got the setup for the 3 to 1 port. Little bit of misdirection, drop the road, drop the settle, no big deal. No big deal. Maybe even gave Donnie some false hope. Hey, maybe you could get this wheat port. Com shuts that down, 0 cards in hand. It's going to be a road upwards. Wow, 2 roads. DJ Poor finding better wheat somewhere else. Man, that 10 has lost so many ore. That 10 has lost so many ore. A fantastic block. Let's go back up. Who actually blocked that 10? Who can we thank for this? Who can we thank for this beautiful move? It was Comms. Comms with the 10 block, and there was another one that just rolled. The 3 finally hits now, and that's going to be some ore. Donnie's happy about that one. We got Comms only on 2 cards here. Starting to wait for that one. Imagine if the 2 rolled enough that they got benefit out of the sheep port. Amazing. Will Comms be able to start sitting up? I think that'd be a fantastic city. Tough to block either one. I mean, this one might be blocked. Would it be worth a solo block? Not sure. If you city this one up, longest road, totally possible, depending on where you decide to go. The 10 still blocked. So much ore. I thought Matata was in a great spot, but not if that ore keeps getting shut down, and this 3 hasn't really hit too much yet, just the one time. He needs the 8s to roll a little bit more. He is getting some wood out of every 10 roll. That's a poor consolation prize. DJ still getting the 2-to-1s for the brick and drops the settlement on 8-3. Fantastic wheat out there. If they can get a 3-to-1, block out Matata, that'd be wonderful. Really though, they actually have access to the wood port here too. They've got a 3-to-1 out here for a 12 brick. Or 12 ore. They have all kinds of options, and of course longest road is just a couple away for DJ. Don Catania, Donnie, still looking for the settlement. 6 cards, 1 development, 1 night played. Trades 1-to-1 ore for wheat straight across to Matata, and it's their turn. The 8 hits 10 cards in hand for Matata. The settlement goes down on the 6-3 though, so this coast really looking like Florida, pretty heavily populated. I'm not American. But somewhere down in the southeast, tons of settle out there. I think Matata's got to claim this 3-to-1. That is pretty key. They already do have this 3-to-1, but the doubling up on the 8 wheat does seem pretty nice. Wow, look at that. That might even be a city. A sheep for wood, and they end up with a city after the settle. Oh my goodness, 8-5-10 citied up. Fantastic move. Fantastic move. Matata still looking good, even with all those 10s blocked out. Still gets the city. And that's going to draw blocks and robbers all day now. 8, 10, 8, 10, back and forth. He did get the ore from the 3, and then he traded up 3-to-1, 3-to-1 to get the wheat and the extra ore for that. Com's starting to focus them a little bit. You could expect Donnie to do the same. Unfortunate though, DJ won't be trying to block either of these, so maybe even just the 5, maybe the 3 block, but that's going to hurt Donnie a little bit more. DJ and Matata, both probably in the lead right now, 4 points apiece. You've got Donnie and Cobbs at 3, but you know, Donnie does have that 1 extra VP and the 1 night played out. More balloons just fell. The 9 rolls out, unblocked, now that there are other focuses on the board. We'll get a quick pass from DJ. It's going to go to Donnie, who gets a 7. Donnie will probably move it back onto that 10. A great spot, hard to ignore right now. Steal from Matata, or do you actually steal from DJ? I think both are fine. Looks like a fantastic spot there. Combs is willing to go 1 for 2. Actually has brick to give away, but not willing to do it. 6 rolls out, great for Combs. A 5 after that, that opens up some options. 10 cards? How did he get that kind of production? 9-5-6, I suppose. 2-to-1 for the brick. That makes it look so cheap, and he does stretch it out. The 5-2 and the settle. What did we say about Combs slow playing it? The 6 hits again. 2 wheat, make 1 of anything. That's just free cards. The 9 hits again. Combs is starting to roll. 10 cards, dropped it down, now back to 7. Donnie goes up to 10 cards himself somehow. Must be the 6s. really good so far. Really good production. Things are coming along, but where do they build? I mean, I assume Donnie is still looking for this 4-5-11. 4-5-11, great expansion spot. Again, doubling up on production, but no ports if it is the Inland Empire, which is super funny because he sponsored a bounty just to win it himself. Super funny. Donnie tried to go 2 for 1, looking for the brick, and you know what? For comms, that's not a great trade because comms makes brick, but 2 wheat is the brick as well, so no trade there likely. It's going to be a 4 for 1 just to hold on to an ore. No, it actually buys another development card. So that's 2. Wow, a 9 for comms. Comms is 9 cards. If no 7 here, he's got another massive turn. Probably another road settle. Maybe even the 2. 2 sheep. Oh, if it hits, it hits. This is Comxander's game right now. All the focus on the 10 ore on DJ and Matata, and slowly, quietly, Comms is starting to build the engine. A city here would absolutely do it, but a city down here, you can't argue with that either. 11 cards though. I know we've got some wheat in there. I know we've got some brick in there. Donnie, I mean, he's looking for a 2-to-1 brick for double wheat. Donnie only willing to give 1 for 1. That might not be enough to do it for a city. I know Comms is looking for the city for sure. If he can get some value out of that brick, he might be able to trade out a city, and that city would be massive. Let's jump into the chat. They might be chatting about it. It is 1 for 1. It is 1 for 1. We didn't need to listen to the rest of the chat for that. I'm assuming we're going to see some 2-to-1s right away. Yeah, there's the ore pop right now. That's 1. Is it going to be development cards first? Or will the city come down? It's going to be the road down to the sheep port. And I think it's going to be devs. I think we're going to see a couple of pops right away. I think a couple of pops might not hurt. 3-to-1, sheep to ore, and a hold. Comms holds. Trading away all the sheep to hold on the ore. Maybe another 6 would do it. They might be able to get that other one up. That's going to be 4. Again, more brick for DJ. It depends where they can go. I still think the 3-to-1 might be the play. They're going to have so much wheat. It also blocks out Matata. And the longest road just keeps going. Let's see where it goes though. 9 cards. All the options are open. Of course, this 4-5-11 is a spot too, but how good is that? They do get some extra wood to go with their setup, but they'll still need to figure out some other way to make use of that sheep. Now, whether that's this 3-to-1 port or this 3-to-1 port, that's yet to be seen. And then, of course, the outside shot that they actually do go for that wood port, it might be, oh, they go 11-12. It's going to be 2 rows down to the 11-12. And my assumption is that it's because the 8 has been blocked so much along with the 10, he didn't want to double up on that. Donnie finds themselves on 8 cards, 2 devs. Got to be time to make something happen. Maybe the city, maybe the road settle. Can we make either of those happen? Good thing DJ didn't dangle the 1 because there was a plausibility there, but maybe even something down here. Is going to be the road to the 4-5-11. Do we see the settlement drop on 6 cards? Donnie's waiting it out. That'll only be the 4th point for Donnie, but then that would put everybody on 4. No settlement for now, but Donnie's already back up to 8. Matata rolls and passes in the 2. If it hits, Comms back on 12 cards. The massive production, the 2-to-1. Let's see that city drop down. There it is, the 6-9-2. Give us another 2. Give us another 2. He trades again and they pops for a dev. Comms is starting to come online. 5 points. The 10 still blocked out. Just painful now. So many cards have been blocked by that 10. Let's see where it goes. We could have sheep board there. The 3. Double 3 with the extra 1. 2 brick again. But that brick, I feel, is starting to lose some of its value. So DJ probably looking to 2-to-1 a lot of that brick. Donnie on 10 cards. Where to now? Where to now? Donnie trying to give ore for a brick. Straight up. 1 ore for 1 brick. You know what? DJ might take you up on that offer. That's not a bad deal at all. But DJ trying to extract a little bit more value, trying to get a sheep out of that one too. Eventually the 1-to-1 does go through. The settlement comes down. 4-5-11. Donnie may have said something like, I'm not in the lead. I'm not in a threat. I don't even have any ports. And that's how he gets the trades done. Does need that city up though. And does need the 3s to roll afterwards to be able to get more cities up in the future. Kind of a tough spot to be in though. Last time though, he did have some really lucky pulls to be able to pull off this strategy. It would be hilarious if he got the Inland Empire again. DJ gets 7 out, 9 cards. That trade, I mean, good thing it was just a 1-to-1 instead of 1 for 2. You would have had to throw even more cards away. It's going to be Matata finally unblocking the 10. My feeling is probably a 6 wheat block. And that's going to hit Donnie as well, unfortunately. But, I mean, 3 wheat with a wheat port. Comms has never looked better. Of course, the group block on the 9 is not bad either. It does hit everybody. You just have to decide, is Comms a threat or is everybody a threat? And he decides to go for everybody, leaving the 6s open. Comms isn't too mad about that one, I bet. Comms will take it. Matata now looking to give wood to get nowhere. No, nobody takes, so he buys a development card for himself. 1 for Matata. Comms taking some time. The 9 stays blocked. No wheat for anybody. Only 3 cards for Comms here. The development card did not play it. Noticeable enough. Noticeable enough. And actually, every person after this, if they don't use one of those knights, well, you're just giving away a little bit more of that information. And hey, maybe DJ wants it to be there. Maybe DJ wants that to be there. He's got the 8. He's got the 2-to-1 port. Maybe he wants it to stay on the 9. I don't know. Maybe it's not so bad. It's better than it being on the 10. So I won't rule it out yet, but let's pretend that he's not on a knight. 11-12 settlement comes down. That's 5 settlements out for DJ. He hits the 3. Oh, there's ore for Donnie on his turn with 10. But DJ really needs that city now. Speaking of cities, Donnie drops 1 raw. No trading needed. No 4-for-1s. And he reveals the knight afterwards, blocking the 10. Ignoring Comms. Still thinking Matata and DJ have much more potential. And possibly so. I mean, DJ could connect all of these roads for the longest road. And now you see Donnie trying to build out to the 9-12. 1 more road will do it. And a couple more roads, you got the longest road yourself. Matata plays a knight. That's going to be the 2nd one. Looking for largest armies soon. The 9 gets blocked again, but 2 people hit on the 12. That's a couple ore on the board. 6 cards for Matata. Can they get another settlement? Can they pop again? What's the play for Matata? Matata is trying to make a 3-for-2 play, which probably indicates that it is going to be just another development card, and it is a development card. Comms on their turn. 9's been blocked the whole time, and it's the 4. Triple sheep for Donnie. Double brick for DJ, who, again, is looking for that city. Might make use of that with 2-to-1. Comms, not too many resources on that turn. Goes ahead and passes. Gonna go back to DJ, who needs a good roll. Another 3 is gonna be enough for 2 2-to-1s. And that's gonna be a mono! Big mono for ore. That's gotta be cities. DJ with a big pull. Big VP. Big VP on the city. 6-4-3 citied up. They were looking good with all of that ore, but you know what? All of a sudden, it's all in DJ's hands. Do they have enough to pop a few afterwards? They've got 6 cards now. That's the toughest part. You know what? This might be a TSS special. Let's get DJ 1 VP, 1 city, 5 settlements, longest road. That could be it. Let's see, what is the best way for them to extend this? I think maybe just 2 and build a settlement out on the 8. No, they're going to go for the straight connect. You're going to go for the straight connect here, or maybe build out this way, I guess. Either way, they need a 5th settlement down. They need the longest road and a little bit more. Donnie gets the roll. I would feel that the 10 is probably still going to be it. No! Solo block time on the 4 brick. The 4 brick is actually a coordinated road now, or just a straight up road, because you can 2 to 1. Oh, the block is too good. The block is too good. The 4 brick gets absolutely shut down. No free roads for you, DJ. And you know what? If they build 1, 2, 3 and connect this way, we do have continuous roads. The only problem is there's no space for a 5th settlement, so you'd have to do something different here. Maybe something like this to keep it going. Settlement spot here, your choice. And then hopefully buying up a VP if you're lucky enough. Matata back on 5 cards. 1 development. Donnie did not seize army on that turn. Maybe didn't need to or didn't have it. Matata maybe looking for a trade here. 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that's another 4. These blocks are wild. DJ has actually lost so many cards because of the robber. I mean, you could say that Matata lost a bunch because he had the city there as well. But man, this is 6 brick right away here. And if that's 6 rolls, that would have been so many roads. That would have been so many roads for DJ. They could have built wherever they wanted. Now what's the play at only 5 cards? Kind of a tough turn. Donnie's on 12 as well here. Maybe trying for a 5-point turn? It's possible. Anything is possible. The road is 1 away. I mean, 1 away in any direction. So a road and a settle is 3 points. That would be it. Road and a settle would instantly be 3 points. Although I'm not sure we've got any big bounties on the board right now. Largest army, longest road, VP, boom. Who is that? Who is that? Donnie? Donnie could do it. Could Donnie do it? 2 roads? VP? Army? Donnie? Is that the play? Is he gonna win next turn? No, longest road gets settled. But 14 cards for Donnie. VP does count if it's bought that turn. If it's bought that turn, yeah. But if he already had one, it would have been a 4-point play. That would have been pretty impressive anyway. 9-12 is one of the only spots, and then maybe having to race for the 9 as well. Do they have 3 roads to plow this out? Oh, that's going to be a year plenty. Let's go. 2 bricks taken for Donnie. 4 for 1 for another brick. Wait, we might actually have a plow here. 4 for 1 with a brick. That's 1. That's 2. Call it 3. Do we have the big plow? Oh, it's so close. It is, I mean, it's virtually a plow. But for our rules, it had to be a hard plow. It had to be road to road, nose to nose. Big play nonetheless. Big play nonetheless. He was just short, just shy. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have done it. Just shy on the true plow. But a big play. Big play with the yop. Back to Matata, who's on 7 cards. Donnie has nothing to steal, so they have to go somewhere else. Largest army, still possible for Donnie, who's on 6 points now. DJ's on the hard 8. No development cards there. Double pop from Matata on 3 now. Maybe contesting for army. Comms here will have to turn away and go somewhere else, building towards the 10 now. Comms showing a knight. Showing the 1 card they had, so maybe Comms is a little bit farther away than we thought. The wheat not really quite hitting the same anymore. And really not able to get that next city up. Numbers just not cooperating. The 6 getting blocked out, saying no wood for you all. But the 9's starting to hit, and they actually make the same thing. So Donnie and Comms, that's not quite a winning roll outright, but it does favor Comms a little bit. Wait, that's a coordinated road too with that 2 to 1. That's a coordinated road. So the 9 is a brick and 2 wheat, which basically means a coordinated road for Comms. Do they road settle, or do they try to go for the city now? They're going to run out of settlement spots eventually. Here, here, and maybe up here. Okay, maybe he won't run out of too many. He's got a few options. It just depends on what Matada's looking for. Matada, I mean, probably looking for a city here. He's got three developments. I mean, road settle would be great. 3 to 1 port. Just nice if you get that extra 8. That's going to be the road. Is there the settle? It is. That's 6 points for comms. The 8 rolls out really beautiful for Matada now. 4 cards, and that's all the cards that they have in hand. Donnie, back to their turn. Oh, considering the army? Yeah, he steals the army. Could be at 9 points right now. Let's see what they get. Blocks the 10. What's the roll here? It's going to be the 9. Beautiful roll for Donnie. Could this be game? Is this GG? What's the road steal? The road is at 8. Yeah, 2 roads would steal it. Donnie decides no. Holds on 7, passes, gets stolen from, puts down to 6. 5 rolls after that. I wonder where Donnie's going with this. Matada, 6 cards, 2 devs. Do they have a knight? Are they in the running for largest army? Could they steal that away? Here, this is the long con. Donnie is gonna give Matada army, and then Donnie will take longest road with the VP and get the TSS bounty. I figured it out. That's what Donnie's playing for. Matada buys another development card. Doesn't play a knight though. The 10 is opened up. Comms actually hits a couple of wood on that. That's a bonus. Comms on 8 cards. There you go. I figured out Donnie's plan. TSS special. Wait, he needs another settlement spot though. He can't do it. He can't do it. He has nowhere else to settle. He can just connect. No settles here, no settles here, nothing over here or here. He's blocked in. Donnie's blocked all the way in. Needs the roads, needs all the cities he can get, and then VPs like crazy. Com's going brick for 2 wheat. I don't think anyone's going to trade at this point. But Com's probably closer to the last place. Tougher position than most others. Trying to get the city up, trying to get some more development cards. Drops the price down 1 to 1. Timer will go 2 to 1 to hold on to an ore. Will he decide to pop? I don't know. Could be. Couldn't hurt. No. Passes. Holds on 7, and it is exactly 7. Donnie, DJ, both at 8 cards, having to discard down to 4. DJ, though, in the lead. Will they end up blocking Donnie, and where? Maybe on this 3 ore? I could see that. Right now, it's on the 9. Could probably move that down. Wood and wheat, too much of that on the board. 3 seems to be the winning roll. No, it's the 4. 4 sheep. I forgot that. He does have the sheep ports. That 4 sheep coming into play. Look out for that. Really not the 3 ore. I kind of like that 3 ore. 1 to 1. DJ. Brick for wheat. Comms. Not afraid to trade with DJ, who's on a hard 8 and no development cards. And they need a road settle to get out there. Maybe a little bit more. Unless they're going to extend their road. Make sure that Donnie can't actually sneak that away. That might have to be the play. Just keep extending the road. Make DJ play for the road. Because really, 2 roads is all he needs, isn't it? If that is a VP. That's all Donnie needs. Not quite the TSS special, but still a win in their books. And a win, of course, gets you prizes straight up $10 for the win. Oh! We've got a road down this way. Is that enough to cut off? Do they have another one to interrupt? If there is another one, I will call that a plow just because it is plowing out the longest road, and it will be coming up against one of the other ones. Trades 1 for 2. Will they make it happen? Is this the plow for road? We'll call it a plow because it really is. Nose to nose, those things are touching. Longest road locked up at 10 now for DJ. Longest road at 10. So no more longest road for Donnie. They're going to have to find their points some other way, most likely by city. Can't just win it with the 2 roads, and I think Donnie would have had it. Donnie actually passes at 5 cards and then catches a few more on their turn. But that's a nice plow there from DJ. There's another mono, Matata. Matata steals 13 wheat. 13 wheat on their turn. They've got a 3-1 port. Only 4 points right now. 2 cards in hand. But 13 wheat. What can we do with that? We have 3 for... He's gonna pop. He's gonna hit 4 VPs. That's his goal. Matata's gonna draw 4 VPs. Just like that. He's gonna draw the deck out. He needs those VPs. Let's see. Matata trying to trade for another one. He wants another one. Give him another VP. Draw again. Matata wants to give 5 cards for 2 just to be able to draw again. Comms might be able to do it. Donnie might be able to offer. I don't know if DJ would be willing to give that one out. I don't know if he can get another card, but if only he could play a knight now. He might actually force Donnie out of the largest army. He might actually chase him off of it. It's going to be at least 2 more rounds to get it. So he goes 3-1, holds for the sheep, and passes on to Comms. Comms, things have slowed down a little bit. 4 cards, rolls a 7. Could be looking at Donnie, could be looking at DJ. So what's the block if you are blocking both of them? Not really much there. Maybe the 6? I don't know. It is the 3. Matata, sorry, you get caught in there. But that 3 ore is a pretty big deal. I think it is the cities that'll be the difference. Maybe even the 6 wheat might be the block as well. It'll go back and forth. Let's see what Donnie decides to do here. Only on 5 cards. Whatever they stole from Donnie. Most likely a wheat. Could be some wood. Donnie's in a tough spot. Needs to get that city up, I think. That city up would open some options with that 3-1. Could even stretch them out for more places to build. Again, the 5 possibility. Actually, he could keep stretching out and plow out if he gets the road building materials to do it. That's just the tough part. We never had the city up here to be able to build that far. Maybe with enough 6s though. Maybe with enough 9s. And there it is. There's the start of it. There's 1 road. And just as we say that, the 6s start to hit. Actually 2 wood though on the other side. Really nice there. The 7 for Donnie. Donnie gets a free clear on their 3. Who's next in line? It is going to be DJ, but is there enough reason to block the 4 over the 10? Maybe. 4 might be the block. It is the 4 after all. The solo block. Coming out onto DJ. Can't blame Donnie for that one. Matata on 4 devs. Plays a knight matching at 3. Donnie only has 1 more round of largest army. They have to win on their next turn. Or Matata is likely to take largest army. Matata is poised to overtake Donnie for largest army. The 4's opened up and it's DJ who hits on the bricks. But Comms on 8 cards right now. Comms on 8 cards looking for the road settle. Trying to maximize points as much as possible, I suppose. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can manufacture here. 2 wheat for a sheep. They decide to buy 1 too. The 9 hits, but unfortunately blocked. There is going to be some brick for Donnie. Donnie on 11 could win on their turn, but if not, maybe they get 7'd out and Matata takes army. It all comes down to the next turn. I don't think DJ can win on this turn with only 6 cards still looking for trades. Only chances to pop for an extra one. A little bit late in the day for trading. Let's jump in the comms for these final moments, or potentially final moments.
Inland relies on trades, right? So I needed trades.
That's true.
Oh, the 8 doesn't hit Donnie. No cards for Donnie on that one. Is that
How's
GG?
that GG?
You're gonna pull a VP.
Is that GG?
No.
Oh
Oh,
no.
4-1.
Oh,
He pulls and he misses.
that's
No VP.
swinging
I
the-
didn't pull a VP,
So
so
I
now
think
it's
he's
You
got
get
one.
it.
well.
he's got
It
one.
doesn't really matter. I lost.
You got
What did you get, Johnny?
got a road builder.
Did you get a knight or no?
You got the road builder.
I got a knight. I got a knight.
Okay, I still gotta block you. I'm sorry.
Why? Why? I don't
have
get
a
it.
Freaking knight.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
You have 4 VPs, bro? I shouldn't have pulled in. You should have let me know.
I don't.
Does he have 4
You should have let me
VPs?
know you have 4 VPs. Damn it. Oh.
Matata doesn't have army? Does he have 4 VPs?
Dang. Take
Hey,
that bounty off
who needs wood?
Does he actually have 4 VPs?
And I don't have 4 VPs.
Okay, I didn't think he did.
promise.
I don't think
many
he's
road
got
builders
4
you got?
VPs.
Huh.
But I thought he'd take army. He definitely doesn't have army now. Oh man. So I thought Matata was gonna take. I thought Matata was gonna take for sure. Donnie thought he was gonna take. So that was his turn to win. He had to buy. Had to either get the VP or hopefully, I guess, if Matata actually didn't have a knight, then he might still actually have a chance of holding it. Matata hasn't revealed the knight yet. He only rolled the 7 to move the robber. So it's still sitting at 3 apiece. Matata might actually have 3 VPs in hand if he doesn't have the 4. If I'm Matata, I'm popping. I'm going to go for that 4 VP pull bounty, which I think he is trying to do. Buys another one. 5 devs in hand. Maybe just pulls a knight though. Maybe just pulls a knight. Who knows? Does Comps hold on to 1 VP? Donnie holds on to 1 and he holds 3? That would be all the VPs already. The deck down to single digits. Another pop. He yops for the pop. Yop for the pop. Back down to 5 VPs. Or 5 cards in there. He yopped for the pop. I don't know what happened there. Oh man. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Shin, you guys are the Disney karaoke team. That's you and DJ. 10 gets blocked out. That's Comms trying to do whatever they can. 8 cards though. They might be able to snag a point or 2. Road settle would be beautiful. Maybe go for that plow. Build 3 roads. I'll call it a plow. Sure. Stock up on plows, Comms. Stock up on plows. They are cumulative over the course of the tournament. So the more you get by the end of the 3 rounds, the better. 3-1. Comms is popping too. Comms is popping off too now. He buys 1 development card. 8 rolls out. Matata is waiting for their turn now. Can Donnie do something on their turn? DJ stuck at 8. Has a settlement spot with 6 cards, but I'm not sure if they're close enough. It's gotta be Matata now. 5 development cards. Chance to take army. Donnie might have to spend 1 to hold largest army, but they get to steal a card, and that might be enough for Donnie to pop up a city if they can. Donnie with the roll. I think if he 7s, steals, plays a knight, steals again. Oh, he hits the 9. 9 is so good for them. I mean, he gets a 2 wheat, so really he just needs a 3 ore to make it happen for a city. Does he reveal the knight? What's he got in there? It could be a road building, which is absolutely useless. Donnie reveals the knight, holds onto largest army, steals another card. Maybe looking for the brick to 4-1? 4-1 exactly. Is it the city that drops down? No, it's another pop development card. No city for the win. And 8 on Matata's turn means 11 cards in hand, but can't take army just yet. Plays a knight immediately. Steals that one back. Donnie has 1 more chance to get that city up. Needs the 3 to roll if you ask me. But it is the 9 that stays blocked. Matata played the knight this turn, so no other cards coming out. Monos are all off the board as well. Yops we've seen. I think the road builders not really going to do you too much good unless you're Matata here and you can split off and get 2 settlements right away. That's not really his game though. And 11 cards. Are we going to see another one, or are we going to buy out the deck? We've still got a few in there. We've still got a few in there. I think at this point you can put Donnie on 1 point. Comms, I think, has another one. So I think it's 3. It's 1, 3, and 1 is my guess. But you can never be sure. You can never be sure. Let's see what Matata's doing. I think he's thinking about his best chances of winning. What are the winning rolls? I would have assumed that building on the 8 would have made 8 a very, very possible winning roll. Because you triple up on it, 3-1. I mean, that helps out so much. So he does steal from Donnie. I think he was, talking about who to steal from. Donnie is logically the next one to steal from. DJ is not quite close. He has a settlement spot, but no... Oh my goodness. He's popping. He's popping 5 cards. He has 5 more resources left, but 5 devs in hand. And still racing for largest army. He's looking for these one-to-one trades, but I mean, you're not going to be finding any of those from Donnie. Comms has a knight. Comms plays out a knight. That's 3. What do we have? We have 11 knights played out already. 11 knights. I'll let you do the math on that. Where does he block, though? Is he blocking Donnie? Is he blocking Matata? Is he blocking DJ? Oh, the 5 rolls out. Only hits Comms for a little bit of wood, a little bit of wheat. 9 cards, though. Maybe enough to get another road. Maybe enough to get another settlement down. Comms a little bit too far now. Only 6 points. It's got a lot of ground to make up. Just didn't quite get that city up to stretch out all the way. Still, like I said, 3 roads, Comms. 3 roads for the plow. Possible 3 roads for the plow. That would make things much tougher for Matata as well. Matata would have a really hard time building more settlements. I guess the other spot would be down here onto the 8. But that would take 2 roads instead of just the 1 and the 1. 10 seconds left. Comms is gonna pull. He gets another one in there. Imagine if Comms took largest army. That would blow my mind right now. The 8 rolls, Matata gets 11 cards on their turn. That's the settlement. 9 points for DJ. Things are progressing. We are closing in on the end. Donnie, oh man, the 4 gets blocked out still. Donnie on 8 cards. 2 devs. Is there enough to city up? Or do they buy out the deck and just hope? Is there a yop? I think the ops are all done, by the way. Donnie plays another knight, shows it off. Can he steal for the win? Steals from Matata, 9 cards now. Is that enough for a city? 2-1. And he pops. He pops instead, and he has to pass Matata. 11 cards. Plays a knight himself. The army race. 13 knights played right now. 13 knights played. We get a 10 rolled out. That's more ore for Matata. Matata can actually buy out the deck now. I think it's close to buying out the deck. 15 resources for Matata. We've got cities. We've got road settles. We've got a few more cards in the dev deck. Matata's got all sorts of choices.
Does it matter? You're gonna take army.
Because you probably locked it. Oh,
he's figuring whether to pull or
hate
not.
you.
There's no upside for him telling you that, right?
Oh,
Yep.
You already.
he might have it locked. That was the last dev.
There's nothing left. There's no death
The deck is out.
Hey Dad, how do I
The
get
deck
to
is out.
Catan now? I can't pull for
I
it.
don't know. He locked army, so
The deck is out.
He won.
Donnie has locked army.
Promise.
Oh, Matata concedes and decides to build, I would assume, a city then if he concedes. Yeah, he drops the city down. They pass on to comms knowing that army may indeed be locked in. Matata did not have the goods to do it, or the time, or the turns needed. It's going to be comms still looking. 5+1. Let's see what happens here. DJ, knowing that they can't pop at all, DJ is stuck on 9. DJ stuck on 9. The 6 rolls out. DJ will have a couple more roads to be able to build out there. Donnie on 9 cards. Doesn't have 2 VPs, of course, but he just needs that one extra little point. And then Matata, unable to get largest army. Let's see what they can do. Donnie on 12. That's got to be GG, right? Give us the city. That's good for the game. Donnie wins it with a 10-9, 8-7. DJ at 9. Thank you for subbing so much. Let's jump in the chat with them.
Good game, guys.
GG's everyone. Thank you, DJ,
Never
for subbing
trust
in.
Donnie.
That was fun. Good game.
I don't know how Donnie won that one, but he did somehow.
Yo, that was crazy. You even cut my road too.
I was being too nice to him in the beginning.
Yeah. Cut the road. Matata, you're so close to getting 4 VPs. I actually thought you had it.
Yeah,
I
I
just
actually
wanted
thought
to
you
know.
had it. I thought he had it too.
You're so close, so close.
A harmless
Comms
race to lose.
almost had it too. I mean, he was slow playing, and then he got the Wii port activated. I think the dice just didn't quite cooperate enough, but he was real
Donnie
close. to
Plow.
it.
Donnie Plow.
Yeah.
The plow was a big move too. That kind of blocked.
Yeah, that was big. That was big.
Low
That was
key.
big. It was
Low
very
key, yeah.
unexpected because I make no brick, right?
Very, very, very.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. We'll see y'all next week for some more games. Thanks a ton, guys.
GG, guys.
Thanks.